With the Giants' fourth pick in the fifth round, they chose with the 172nd overall pick running back Eric Gray from Oklahoma. In the fifth round, the Giants selected Eric Gray, a running back from Oklahoma. He was a senior. He stands at 5'10" and 210 pounds. He was an anticipated member of the 2022 NFL draft class until he wasn't. But after a down first year at Oklahoma, he soared back in 2022, and his 23 draft saw him get picked by the New York Giants. Gray's always had the pedigree. He was a 4-star recruit and a top 100 prospect when he was originally signed with Tennessee. And he's always had the resume off the field. In his kinesiology major at Tennessee, he had a 3.5 GPA in high school and raised money for touchdowns against cancer. So he's a real character guy. Ever since 2019, it's been known that he would find his way onto the NFL draft board. The only question was, how high would he go? It's not a question we have to answer, but we learned it on Saturday. He was drafted in the fifth round, and the Giants chose him at 172nd overall. 2022 was a career year for him, who he amassed 1,366 yards and 11 touchdowns on 213 carries, while also catching 33 passes for 229 yards. This past season put him over 3,000 career rushing yards and over 25 career touchdowns. But more importantly, it valued his stock as a 2023 NFL draft prospect. He earned a Senior Bowl roster spot for his play in 2022 as he geared up for the draft. He's done a great job, and that's why the Giants picked him at 172. Gray's strengths. He has a dense, compact frame with great natural leverage against contact. Can bounce off defenders, keep his legs churning, and roll through tackles with his hips. Offers superb short area agility and lateral burst, covering ground with horizontal cuts. Has the loose hips and twitch to quickly adjust attack angles at the second level. Can engineer sharp cuts in space and quickly channel acceleration out of transitions. Has good initial vision and anticipatory capacity, identifying lanes as they open. Can masterfully control space at the second level, manipulating defenders behind blocks. Has the patience to let his blocks set up and can quickly play off them with his agility. High-end receiving threat with body control, coordination, and stellar rack ability, while pass protector and lead blocker with good energy and contact situations. Here are his weaknesses and things he needs to improve upon. Lacks the explosive capacity to escape congestion and flood to the sideline consistently. Visibly lacks high-end long speed and maxes out quickly in space. Sometimes misses cutback lanes outside when the middle ground gets cluttered. Will occasionally defer the congestion and doesn't quite have the mass to plow through. Sometimes presses too close to the line initially and loses the space to adapt. He's very susceptible to occasional focus drops when preparing to turn upfield for rack yards. Sometimes seeking to merely object as a blocker and it doesn't achieve correct form. He'll turn 24 in November of his rookie year, so he's an older player in this draft. And Gray, he has experience, and while he's a bit older than preferred, he offers an enticing mix of high floor and high ceiling qualities. Chief among them in his combination of agility, creative instincts, and a density as a runner. At 5'10", 210 pounds, Gray is very compact and well leveraged. That build helps him work through and withstand contact. But beyond that, he's also a very smooth runner in short areas with the lateral bursts, loose hips, twitch, and anticipatory instincts to set up defenders and capitalize on vacated space. He is a smart runner who has the athleticism to control space, and on top of that, he also a very strong receiving threat with utility at multiple levels. He's not quite as explosive or as fast as other top-end running back prospects, but regardless, he has ideal 3-down utility. That's interesting because with the Giants, they have Saquon Barkley, and he would be an extra threat for the Giants. In the top 100 range or as a priority day 3 prospect, he can be a versatile, reliable committee member right away. And if given the opportunity, he could become a quality NFL starter. Interesting. Very interesting. Here's a little bit extra on Eric Gray. Talented ball, this is what some scouts are saying. Talented ball carrier coming off a career season. Explosive, displays a burst of speed through the hole and gets a lot of momentum going. Quick-footed in small areas, loses little momentum cutting back against the grain and runs with authority. He keeps his feet moving and bounces off defenders to pick up positive yardage. Patient, displays vision, and slides off defenders. Consistently runs north to south. Quickly gets out into pass routes, adjusts to the errant throw, and makes the reception in stride. Gives effort blocking. Some of his weaknesses. Not a powerful short yardage ball carrier, more of a downhill back than a perimeter runner. Cannot run to daylight. The scout also says he was consistently productive early in his Oklahoma career and then put together a tremendous campaign in 2022 as both a ball carrier and as a pass catcher. He possessed the size, skill, and versatility to be a productive rotational back at the next level and could eventually develop into a starter. That's pretty good. Let me know what you think about this video. What do you think about the Giants drafting Eric Gray and whether he is going to be a very effective third down back in this offense? This is a very interesting offense. As you know, they drafted Jalen Hyatt. They've brought in Waller. They've done a lot of different things to diversify this aside from this strong running game. And with Daniel Jones and with Saquon Barkley, hopefully re-signing with them long term. So let me know what you think about this. And of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut. Thank you, and I'll see you later.